Hello, good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible.
We'll start in 3 minutes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dr. Akshay, Praveen. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Today we will have interactive session. What are different market conditions? That we'll discuss first. Then we'll check the charts. Okay, just 1 minute more and we'll start. Okay, is this whiteboard visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So, what are different market conditions? Can anyone tell that? Different types of market conditions.
Trending market, uptrend, downtrend, sideways.
Okay. Trending market. It can be up or down. Sideways market. So it will be horizontal trading range. Which markets are better for trading? Trending market or sideways market?
Depends. Trending,
Trending market can be better for trading. Okay. So which type of method is more useful in trending market?
Ride along with the train.
Ride along with the trend. So if it is uptrend,
catch the trend
ride this
earlier.
trend. What?
If it is uptrend, then ride uptrend. If it is downtrend, then take the position, short position.
Okay. So if it is downtrend, take a short position. If it is uptrend, take long position. But if it is trending upwards, which type of trades are preferable? we are coming to main topic. What are different types of market conditions? So if it is trending up, which type of market will it be? Is it buy on dips, always buy the dip, or buy breakout? How will you trade the uptrend?
Buy on dips.
Buy
add
on dips,
breakouts.
add on breakouts. Okay. And what about non-trending sideways markets? How to trade them?
Trading is difficult. Basically, option selling outside in sideways market may help.
Okay. So in sideways markets, option selling may be better opportunity. They may have better opportunities. Now let me tell you what are my different market conditions. One is failure of current trend. Suppose this is uptrend. At some point it will fail and it will become a top. If it is downtrend, at some point this will become a bottom. Do we know at exact point when it is a bottom, that now this is a bottom and from here it will go up? Is it possible to identify that beforehand? Mostly it is not possible. What we can identify is whether the current market is trending or it is likely to fail. But even after that, it may keep on moving in same direction. Because if there is a uptrend, if it fails, it can either go in sideways or it can go in downwards. So from this also it will come up and then it will go down. It's not necessary that it will fall immediately from here and fall like this. So first is failure of current trend. Mostly there is a double top kind of formation, or there can be M pattern, which this double top is also called as M pattern, or there can be distribution trading range, three push pattern, rising wedge. So there are multiple patterns which can be failure, which can show us failure of current uptrend. And for downtrend, there will be double bottom formation. Just a minute, I'll mute. So for reversal of downtrend, there can be double bottom formation, or it can be falling wedge formation, or it can be accumulation trading range, which is followed by spring and secondary test. We have to identify what is this, and we have to take a trade based on that. So this is first thing, which is failure of current trend. If we can identify this, we can get entry at the bottom, and it is possible sometimes to exit at the top. But there are very high chances of our failure also, because we are trying to judge the market's failure and it may not work as expected, it may fail. Success rate will be lesser, but risk reward or ultimate gain may be larger in this. If you take this kind of trade just for 1:1 risk reward, then it will not be very useful. It is going to be a bad trade. Second market condition is after failure of current trend, it will show new trend. So prices were falling and then new uptrend starts. So this is start of new trend. How will we take trade in this new trend? Is it good idea to buy on this breakout? Yes, anyone?
Buy at retracement.
We
No.
can buy on breakout and we can add on retracement.
First breakout may be avoided. Second breakout is good.
So what I prefer is when the trend has just changed to uptrend, I always want it to come back and give me retracement entry. Because I have noticed that almost 70 to 80% times this will come back, it will give more than 50% retracement. So 50 to 75%. That is the average range. 50 to 60 is very often commonly seen. If it does not give us a retracement entry here, what happens? Normally it goes up, creates another breakout, and then it gives a retracement entry. So either I will get retracement entry at this level or I will get retracement entry at this level. Getting entry at this level is not humanly possible for me. Even with any algos or anything, it's not possible for me to take entry here, because in that case, some entries will happen here and here also, which will lead to failures. Okay. So when it is early trend or new trend, then we take retracement entries 50 to 70% retracement. So first is failed current trend, second is fresh uptrend or fresh trend. What is third condition? It is established trend. So in established trend, there was downtrend suppose, and then the reversal has happened, trend is established. Now in this case, what is better? Is it good idea to buy on retracements?
Yes. If trend is clear, it is good to buy and retracement.
So as I mentioned, when the trend is fresh, it has just started uptrend. From here, fresh trend has started. Then either first or second retracement is the ideal location where we buy on retracement. But when the trend is already established, that means it must have changed the trend here. It have given one or two retracement entries and now it is in breakout mode. At this time, if we look for retracement entries, then we may just keep waiting and we may not get entry. Sometimes we get entries, but sometimes we may not get entry. So this is a time when we can look for buying on breakouts and we can add some more position on retracement as well. When the trend is up, fresh trend has started. This is the time when we have to look for retracement entries, not for breakout entries. But when trend has already established, it is visible, there are strong up moves, then buying on breakouts is much better. This is my philosophy. First is failure of trend. I don't take too many trades based on failure of current trend, because even if I am able to identify this, it may take lot of time. There will be lot of time. Time lag will be huge. Means if you buy here, you may get maybe 20-30% move in 2 or 3 months. Whereas if you buy when the trend has established already, you may get this in just 1 month also. And if you buy on breakout when the trend has already established, then 20 to 30% move can happen within a week also. So we have to decide what kind of trades we want to take, what kind of risk we want to get involved with. But I prefer either initial entry or breakout entry. So how will you identify that trend has changed to uptrend? These are three market conditions. One is failure of current trend. Second is fresh uptrend or fresh trend. And third is established trend. So out of this, established trend is already visible that prices have either gone up or they have gone down. So it's not difficult to identify established trend. Difficult is to identify failure. This is most difficult. And fresh trend identification. So this is very crucial. Can anyone tell how to identify fresh trend?
The existing trend will be getting exhausted.
First higher high is formed.
So if prices are falling down and then it forms higher high.
At the same time, volume is also increasing.
And volume is also increasing, whereas
And
earlier
we see
volumes were
strength in RSI.
strength in RSI. Okay.
Before
So
that, there will be
volumes are
slowing down.
increasing. Yes,
There
there
will be
can be
slowing down.
slowing
Okay,
down. So prices may come down rapidly, then it may not come down so much. It may not come down so much. So this will be kind of a falling wedge pattern, or it can also be double bottom pattern. So there will be reduction in fall. Amplitude of fall may get reduced. Sometimes there is a climatic move like this. Prices fall very rapidly, and that's end of the downtrend. Bears exit there. Some people start taking new long positions, and from here reversals happens. But this is only 20% times. Most of the time it goes up and then again it comes down to form a double bottom or a trading range kind of pattern. Yes. Okay. So any doubts so far about market conditions?
It's I think seeing the TRT buying zone forming is an easiest
Yes.
to spot the trends. Once there is a reversal, you get the first buying zone printed. That may be the very initial trend, and the second buying zone would be the ideal time for retracement.
Yes. So based on our tools, when price is falling, it will just keep on telling us that trend is down and the color is down. All the zones formed will be red zones and we'll just have a sell side. Even though prices are going up occasionally, it will always keep showing us red color. And when prices go up and they break this zone and close above this, this will get eliminated. There will be fresh buying zones. Sometimes two zones form, sometimes one zone forms. So either reversal point or bullish change and starting point is created with this first bullish change, which removes selling area. Then candle color changes to green. Sometimes it happens that selling area is not disappearing at that time, it will be pink color. So when this happens, this is very easy for us to identify that trend is up now and this is the time to look for retracement entry. Now we have noticed many times that these also fail, and this is the reason I wanted to have some more confirmation. When we had classes at that time, I had described that after strong downtrend, first green is not a good opportunity to buy. It has more chances of failure. It should go sideways, and then if it creates another green color for first time, that is the ideal time when we should look for buying opportunities. Because market is like this: if there is downtrend, it goes sideways, and then it changes to uptrend. Very often we see this. Sometimes we see this. It is sluggish up move like this. So if there is sluggish up move, there will be lot of time wastage. If we get something like this, it will be less time wasting and we get better rewards in shorter times. So when color changes to green in a TRT, that is the first time when we understand the trend is up and it is a time to buy on retracement. So prices were falling earlier and then color changed to green, price went up, changed to green. This is the time to look for 50 to 60% retracement or even buy in this. So when price falls and there are strong downward candles after this, then it has a chance of coming down in this buying area or sometimes going below this also. And the color again changes to red. Now at this time, if color changes to red, we used to exit. But if we want to identify failure of the trend, that this is a failure of previous downtrend and it's not going to continue, PFI will help us in that. How will that help us? PFI, that is Prashant's force index, it will be higher while coming down here. It will rise in up moves here. and when it is coming down again, it will reduce. So this breakdown will not have a strong PFI value. That will indicate failure of this down move. That is just a trap. So trap can be identified with PFI values. If it is not able to sustain this low and it breaks down but is unable to give any follow through selling, and the PFI while coming down was low, that means this is a trap for bulls, and those who entered here earlier or were looking to buy on retracement, they are getting trapped and they are getting exited. So if they exit, then the price will rise like this. It will create a double bottom pattern. Okay. Now, sometimes this
Excuse,
also,
excuse me,
yes,
sir.
Akshay sir. Yes,
Uh,
yes.
I had one question. Whenever the first buying zone is printed after a down move, so should we correlate or confirm with a higher time frame bias because it becomes very confusing at times?
Yeah.
Or we can
So if
just
we go for, yes, you can just,
trade on the basis of the time frame which we are where the first buying zone is formed and forget about the higher time frame. Because
yeah.
a week, if we are trading on a day time frame, the weekly time frame most of the times, I mean, it takes a very long time to turn into a red if it is already in green.
Yes. So if you are looking at daily charts and if you want to get confirmation on weekly, as you mentioned, it may be very late,
Yeah, yeah.
but it will give you less number of trades if both time frames are in sync, and it will give you higher probability. But it can be confusing if you keep on shifting when too many
Yeah.
time frames. Like
Yes,
you are
yes,
taking 75 minutes, then daily, then weekly, then you may also check weekly to monthly. So this
yes.
becomes very confusing.
Yeah.
Instead of that, what we can do is we can look for, see, always whenever there is a uh, when two or three things come and there is a confluence of these things, what happens? Our success rate increases. So if we are looking for bullish trades, price is falling down like this, and
Mhm.
then it starts moving higher, and it creates a green color here. And this is
Yeah,
our buying area. At
yeah.
this time, the we are not checking up higher time frame. Then what we are checking how much is the fall. Is it very strong downfall? If it is very strong downfall, we'll not take a trade here.
Okay.
Will wait, and it may fail, and it may afterwards again become a green color candle. So that's what we have discussed. In
Yeah.
addition to this, what we can do, if we don't want to check confluence with higher time frame, we can add, this is with TRT, so
Yeah.
we can add PFI for confirmation. In
Okay.
PFI, what should we see? That this fall had certain PFI, but here when it has gone up, the PFI has increased, means force has increased. So force is supporting this bullish move.
Okay.
Therefore, if retracement comes with lower force, it will get supported. Buyers will come here and prices will again start moving higher.
Okay.
But if this move is without any strong buying, if the PFI numbers are lower, that means this is a fake move and it may get buyers may get exhausted and get trapped and prices may continue downwards.
Okay.
This is one more additional factor which we can check. And then DDT smart bands.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. Fine.
if we are not using weekly time frame, we can use DDT smart bands. What this will show, there are four bands. So prices coming down, DDT smart bands will also have a red color. Many
Hmm.
times this is not broken. Then we, if we are using daily chart, then we add 75-minute as input time frame,
Right.
and it will show gradient color.
Yeah.
So this gradient color is momentum. This thick color is bias. The bias, if it is bearish and momentum is also bearish,
Hmm.
then there are higher chances that this trend may not change. It may continue down. So
Downwards.
you will see something like this. And this will be your momentum band, and there can be a green band also. So if green momentum band is absent, red momentum band is present throughout, and
Hmm.
this TRT changes to green. it is likely that it may fail. But if
Hmm.
this red momentum band is disappearing in between, that
Hmm.
shows momentum is going away on bearish side. And
Right.
if green momentum bar starts, it shows that bullish momentum is also starting in between. So bulls are trying to come into the picture. In
Okay.
that case, when TRT changes to green, it may have higher chances of success, and we may keep a larger stop loss, or we may keep discretionary stop loss, keep position size smaller, take small position initially if we want to take a trade here itself with strong downfall and first green. And when the prices fall without strong PFI and bullish green momentum has also appeared, the red momentum is disappearing. That means we have confluence of things,
Confluence of things.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
So when we get confluence, we have better chances of success. Either
Next.
use higher time frame or use different tools. Like these tools are basically price action based tools.
Right.
So when we check PFI, it is basically a force which we determine by candle size and volume. If we check DDT smart bands, they are based on force. They are also based on force. We check for hidden gaps, and based on that, the trend is identified. The levels are checked. So
Okay.
75, when we check input time frame 75, it will show lower time frame that will show momentum. So
Hmm.
even with this, momentum is used.
Yeah.
Momentum is based on lower time frame. So multi-time
Right.
frame analysis is done, inbuilt.
Already done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That clarifies the thing.
But we are seeing the two time bands in the same chart.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
seeing two time frames in same chart.
So this new tool will be a real breakthrough, I think. That is the ultimate thing. Because most of the time I feel
Yes,
is that driver of market is liquidity. And that
yes,
new tool answers everything. So in future,
yes.
I think we will be trading just based on this new tool only.
Yes, definitely, it's possible.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. It is a marvelous tool.
Yeah. So basically, when we have confluence and everything is in sync, then we can have better success rate. Now let's go to the charts. We have already discussed things about how to take trades. So let me go to some chart. Like this is a chart of PFI, and these are hidden gaps. Only hidden gaps are marked here. And with these hidden gaps, what do we see? Actually, I have combined two things here. These are hidden gaps. So we can see these are the levels of importance, and market has given importance to this level in the past. This was a strong hidden gap which was not touched earlier. Price reversed from here. This was a strong hidden gap. Here price had given three reactions. One, two, three. This hidden gap, one reaction here, one reaction here. There was some reversal, and it came down again from this strong hidden gap, right? And these were also respected in the past. Price went up slightly, then this broke down completely. Here there was no reaction because prices had gone up nicely. So it is possible to identify the levels where reversals are likely, they are possible, but we cannot tell with certainty that these are the levels where reversal will happen for 100% surety. Therefore I prefer, when the trend has changed, then we take entry. Okay, so uh, I think some people had posted some chart names. We'll analyze them and see. Before that, we had some stocks that we had discussed in sessions. So we had checked
Sir,
first crack.
can I ask one question?
Prav- Yes, yes.
So what is the basic difference between these hidden gaps and our buying selling zones? So what is the correlation?
Buying selling gaps,
No,
hidden
sir,
gaps will not be at the bottom or top.
I got it, sir.
Okay.
But then buying selling,
And
they are also made on similar grounds.
no, they are different.
Okay.
So let me show you TRT. Okay. This is TRT. It shows trend. Prices are falling. They are coming here, reversing, coming up, reversing. Here it did not touch anywhere in the selling area and just reversed. Here also we can see. I will add some more zones. Yes. So there are adequate zones now. So this was the first zone which was printed in this red candle. Price did not come to that afterwards. It came down, went up slightly, then again came down. Here again, there was a bearish change. Price came up to this level, went up slightly, but again came down. Then ultimately it gave a reversal entry or retracement entry here, which is a very late retracement entry. Now, as we know that even 50 to 70% area is a good area to sell. And even though it is not printed, we can see 50, 60, it has gone between 60 to 75%. And this was a area to take a shorting opportunity or exit or sell short. Okay. So the zone is not printed here. Now, what happens when the markets are trending? We don't get opportunities of deep retracement. There will be shallow retracements. And these shallow retracements will be visible like this. And see, here we got retracement entry in this, which is not visible with super advanced TRT. See, there is no retracement entry as per this tool. Just a minute, there is some background noise. So with this, we can see there is no retracement entry but in the zone. But when there is a momentum, we can see here, price went up, it started falling. In first zone, there is no retracement entry. Second zone, there is no retracement entry. But in third zone, there is a retracement entry. So these zones provide us additional areas where we can take entries, and for momentum it will be the nearest zone. Already trend is established here. We can see price went down, went up slowly, and there is a very strong downward move. So in this we do not expect deeper retracement of 50-60%. And if we check this, it is less than 50%, very less than 50%. So these kind of retracement entries will not happen when the momentum is going on, and these areas of strong hidden gaps will provide us this retracement entries. Okay, sir. Does that answer your question?
But what I meant was that like hidden gaps we have understood how they are formed. But this buying selling zones, how they are formed, that is the basic question.
Buying selling zones form when prices broke. See, here the buying zone has formed in this change candle. Okay.
Okay, got it. So once there is a significant
See, there is no buying now. And when this change candle is printed, we have a reversal point and starting point. Both are printed. So this is breaking above previous swing high and closing above previous swing high. At that time, buying and selling zone will appear. But if the previous selling zones are not disappearing, then the color will not change.
okay,
Means the color, green color will not come. It is bearish sideways till now.
price action wise, whenever a price reaches some hidden zone versus it reaches some buying selling zone, the reaction of the price would be more respecting buying selling zones or a hidden gap.
So when the trend is fresh, let us come to some stock. Yeah. So this is first fresh trend, right? Color change to green here. Now let me add this. Say this area. This is a hidden gap, strong hidden gap. Is this respected?
No.
It is not respected. Is this respected?
That is also good.
Yeah, price came down below that also, but this is respected.
Hmm.
Yes. So price went up, created strong hidden gaps also, but price came down and it was not respected. Price came in the buying area. Why? Because this is just fresh uptrend and we expect 50 to 75% retracement. See, this is up to 75% retracement. Price came in the buying area also. It went below these strong hidden gaps. But when the momentum starts, so this is first time, afterwards when the trend gets established, then there will be strong hidden gaps which will get more respect.
Got
So
it.
now when tomorrow this candle starts printing, then we'll have a strong hidden gap here and price may come down up to that and then it may reverse
Got it.
because trend is getting established. Here it is just fresh uptrend. So in the basic principle is same. When trend just changes to up, we look for 50 to 70% retracements.
Hmm.
So it may come in the buying area if there are strong hidden gaps before this buying area. This buying area, suppose the buying area is here, it is up to 80% or below, and there is a strong hidden gap here, which is between 60 to 70%. Then this hidden gap will get respected. Means it has high chance of getting respected. It's not necessary that it will always get respected, but that hidden gap will have a better chances of getting respected. Okay.
Thank you.
Sir,
Basic principle. Yes, ma'am.
I'll ask a question, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, but there are two questions. Now we'll in this chart itself, sir, there are hidden gaps from green you start. So the first green, there is a hidden gap there, and again in the second green, there's a hidden gap there. So when we will be buying at second green, so we will consider all the hidden gaps, including that hidden gap of first green, or of that particular. Means all the hidden gaps will be means taken into account.
These hidden gaps are already consumed. They are not present. They
Okay.
have disappeared. Okay.
Yes, sir.
When hidden gap is not consumed, it will remain open. It will keep on showing you like this. This is consumed here, so it disappeared. This is consumed, it
Okay.
is disappeared. This got consumed here, this got consumed here. So it did not keep printing afterwards.
Okay, so in this case, there are no hidden gaps left to be respected as of now in this chart.
Here we have one. Do you see this? This is a hidden gap. And tomorrow we'll have one more here. When
Okay.
this candle starts tomorrow, it will print, it will show one hidden gap here, strong hidden gap. And it is possible that price may come here and then it may reverse.
Okay, sir. And in while the trend was down on the other chart, you were showing that there are hidden gaps which were not printed, and there were selling areas. So the previous chart.
Yes, we'll go to that. So here also you can see there is strong hidden gap here. After green color change, price came here and went up.
Hmm.
I think it was first stock, first cry. I'll open that chart just a minute. So first cry. Yes. What was your question here?
Sure. The hidden gaps were not printed. You said that the selling area is there between, but how do we approach the hidden, and what would be the mindset that it is falling, the stock is in downtrend, the force is high, but how do we make use of the hidden gaps in this case for trading purposes?
Yes. So three basic market conditions. What are those? One is failure. Second is fresh trend. Third is established trend. Have you understood this concept?
Yes, sir.
So leave alone failures. I will not explain these. Fresh trend. How will you take a trade based on fresh trend?
If the PFI
Price.
on the direction of the trend is on the high.
So price came down, color changed to green for first time. This is fresh trend. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now forget everything else. Just remember that this is fresh trend. How will you take a trade in this fresh trend?
Wait for retracement around 50 to 60% retracement, then take a position.
Yes. So 50 to 60%, sometimes 70%. Now, how to decide whether we will take entry at 50% or 60%, or we will wait for buying areas and we'll buy only in that? We have to decide beforehand. Either I will take entry at 50%, that is my rule, so that I don't miss trades, or I will take entry at 60% so that I have slightly better risk reward. I'll always buy in the buying area no matter what, so that it gives me best risk reward. That can be your rule based on your back testing. Okay. But if you want to have um, some more your what we call it as some more discretion, in that what we can do is check for hidden gaps, check for buying areas, both things. So suppose there is a very strong hidden gap in 50 to 60%. While going up, very strong hidden gap is created, and there are no hidden gaps while prices are coming down. That indicates lack of selling pressure. There is no PFI candle while coming down, and while going up, there was strong PFI. So, in such cases, it is possible that it may not come in the buying area. It may reverse from here because the buying force is too high. There is very strong hidden gap as well in
हे
between.
फ्री है
So,
मीटिंग चालू आहे
it
सगळे
is,
ओनली डॉक्टर्स
it is higher than this buying area. So this can be a level where we can look for retracement entry even above the buying area is printed. But suppose there is no hidden gap while going up like this. When prices went up, there is no hidden gap. And then what happens? It creates a color change. There is no hidden gap here. And price falls down with strong hidden gap. Then we may expect prices to fall down below this. If it is not coming down with any hidden gap and just coming sluggishly, then it is possible that it may come up to buying area and from there it may reverse. These are different variations possible. If you check multiple charts, only then you will be able to understand these things. But these are some important observations which you can see. If there are strong hidden gaps, price may get respected. But when trend is up and it is just fresh uptrend, we have to wait for retracement of more than 60%, 50%, 50 to 60%, 75%. Initial after first fresh trend. But when trend has already established, then it may not come up to 50-60% retracement. There may be some strong hidden gap here. It may come here and then it may reverse immediately. Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yes, sir.
I think the confusion is we are not understanding the importance of hidden gap. Hidden gap indicates the imbalance and indicates the direction.
Yes.
Either
So
suppose what will
TRT
happen
will
is
also give.
suppose if market goes gap up means we know it has turned bullish. That is visible gap.
Yes. Yes.
Which is seen to everybody. The hidden gap is not seen, but it indicates the direction of the new trend, or it indicates the
Yes.
direction of the trend.
Yes.
That is the significance
So,
of hidden gap. That is the logic behind the hidden gap.
yes. Yes. And it is important when the stock is in momentum. So these hidden gaps will get respected. If it is just fresh uptrend, it may not get respected, it may come down. But when it is in momentum, these hidden gaps provide us opportunities to buy.
Or query that we find in the practice is that once the how much will be the chance that the prices rising from a buying zone will reach up to the overhanging yellow and sell zone. So it is in the initial trend, we know that there are more chances that it will come back to the buying zone. And in the momentum phase or established trend, usually the prices then reach to the overhanging selling zone. That is the observation. So,
Yes.
correct. So
So your voice is getting broken.
what I try to find is that just based on visual TRT screening of many stocks, if there is a big gap between the current buying zone and the overhanging selling zone, then it is a good opportunity to get into. But if there are selling zones just above the buying zones or the current price, then it cannot be a very good opportunity to enter.
Yes, it is possible. It's a good idea actually. Suppose these selling zones are absent and there is one selling zone here,
Yes.
no selling zones in between. Then there is no line of resistance overhead. So
Yes.
resistance is absent, prices are likely to move swiftly.
So what I try to do is that just screen the TRTs, but the problem only is that TRT takes a longer time to upload. I don't know, technically, if we can remove a lot of other codings, if they are there in the TRT to reduce its loading, then it will be very excellent screening.
Okay, you want to go through it very fast.
Yes, yes, sir. Suppose in the watch list, I just see all the TRTs only loading. Then then whatever the stocks which are rising from the buying zone, and if there is a big gap between the overhanging selling zone, then I usually try to select that. So, because then there are chances that there is no resistance overhanging, so that stocks will try to move larger amount.
Just a minute, I need to change my Wi-Fi. Just 1 minute,
Yes,
please.
yes.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. I think it was on my mobile, so there was some lag in the voice. Now it's better. Yes, so when there is a space between your buy area and
Yes.
something like
Just
this.
like this, yes.
Yes. So
And
it
your
has
price.
lot of space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the chances that price can go up to the selling area, then we get more of.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So alloys, this was a chart, and on this day, on 23rd May, I think I had posted this that there is a I start from buying area. I had tagged you also in that, and I had bought it around 50 rupees here. And from there, I was expecting prices to go at least up to this and up to these areas. So it has already gone like that. You can see price came down, went up, created a strong hidden gap here, one more strong hidden gap. There is a continuation, price came down, created a red color, but I did not exit. Why? Because there is no downward PFI, and here comes the importance of DDT smart bands. So this is DDT smart bands. We can see, I will hide everything else. So when we check the charts, I just want one indicator at a time on the chart. Otherwise, it will become very confusing to identify anything. So this is thicker band, this is a gradient. Thicker band or chart time frame band. This is input time frame, and input time frame here is 75 minutes. You can see this is 75-minute time frame. You can make it any time frame, but I want it lower than the chart time frame. If I make it weekly, see there is nothing to see. If I make it daily, it will print exactly at chart time frame, and I want it at 75 minutes for daily. If chart is 75 minutes, I want it at 15 minutes. So this shows momentum. Momentum is downwards. At this point on 18th March, some bullish momentum started. We can see there is strong up move and a gap up. So bullish momentum started, which was not very strong initially. Later on, here it became thicker, went up, and again there was down move. But what we are discussing right now is why I did not exit in red color. So this is a red color with PFI, but actually it is just very close to our buy supports based on DDT smart bands. Okay, so even though it turned red, there is a continuation. There was this buying area which got broken, stop hunting was done, and then this reversed. So because of these things, some good moves were getting missed. Therefore, this DDT smart bands was developed so that we have additional level. When we have more conviction into the trade, we can keep on holding. So this gives us additional level where we can use our stop losses, and price did not go below this, and then it reversed. You can see this is DDT smart bands score. This is the score on right side top. Can you see this? Strong bullish score. The score is 25 right now. So that is the score, and there is a +4. +4 means there are 4 signals now. Earlier there were 3, now there are 4 signals to buy or sell. So up arrow with Y, that is based on lucky line entry L, U and B. They are buy signals. Okay. These are based on different things, and they are also multi-time frame. So we are using, if the chart is daily, that will use 75-minute and daily combination to produce these signals L, U. So this is highly technical and it is impossible to do it manually. Therefore, it's already printed on the chart. I'm using MACD, I'm using RSI, and I'm using Williams thing. So these are the things which are printing the signals of L, U or B, and upward arrow with Y is a lucky line setup. And there is momentum bias and interpretation of that. So we can see momentum is moderate bullish momentum, bias is moderate bullish bias. It is just fresh new uptrend, and retracements can still work. It is not still in breakout mode. Yes, Joita ma'am.
Sir, the
Yes.
previous chart, first cry, where you told that there are no, what did you say? No resistance or something you said. And so this, I got, I had, I hit my stop also,
Yeah,
but
I will tell you.
I'm very
So
new.
this entry, no problem. So this entry was based on PFI. We can see there was rise in PFI here. There were two back to buy strong buying PFI candles. And this is still, if you notice the color of TRT, it was still pink color. Okay. It was still pink color, and these zones were very close to each other. I will show it with bar replay. See, there is this buying area which is on top of two other buying areas. So when we are just starting a fresh trend, my stop loss is below this.
Okay.
This is the starting point. This is the stop loss. There is very strong buying here. Many times what happens, prices come and reverse from here. But on some occasions, they fall below this to remove the weak hands which have entered early in the trend and then they rise. So
So
because
I
of
was
that,
the
stop
weak
hunting
hand.
was done. It's okay. See, these things, even I have hit stop loss many times. That's why I have developed two more tools. With TRT, I have added PFI and DDT smart bands. So these will give me additional confirmations. And the principle is when the trend is just fresh uptrend, deeper retracements are likely. So I was expecting it may come down much deeper. But as this price action was not very strongly bearish, I had taken entry at around this level and prices came down below this but have recovered well. Just in 2 days, prices recovered and went above my buying area, whereas it was falling down for many days. So
Yes,
as
sir.
there is very weak PFI, here we can see 38.45, it was just 2. It did not bother me. I did not worry about this, even though stop was hit. It is with weak force. So this is a failure of this down move that we discussed as first thing, failure of the current thing. But for
Sir,
more confirmation, what is better when the color changes to green and when double dynamic bands are also showing us some positive signs, we can take trade based on that afterwards. Here, momentum on this was also bullish. Even though price came down, the bullish momentum is still present. It did not disappear.
Yes, sir. And now you said that there are no, because the PFI is 92, there is hardly any resistance. That's what you meant to say? Though it is in the selling area for some
So,
reason.
though it is in the selling area, PFI is rising. There is very weak selling force and very strong buying force. So, this is downtrend, then sideways with strong buying forces appearing. It is likely to break out and continue on upwards.
Yes, sir.
sir,
So
this,
I
Praveen
also,
sir,
sir.
sir, the
yes,
change
Joita ma'am,
change means,
yes. This change,
just for revision, this change means the newer high has formed. It has closed
yes,
above the previous high and a buying zone has formed.
yes,
है ना? That is the meaning of change, and it will become
yes,
green when this selling zone will be removed.
yes,
है ना? And continuation will be
yes, yes,
printed.
yes. Continuation will printed when next higher high is formed and price closes above previous swing high.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
this candle closed above this, then continuation is printed.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Joita ma'am had one more question, so we'll first
Yeah,
take her question.
yeah.
Sir, there is
Joita ma'am?
I had actually posted the question about Ashok Leyland. If it is not the right time, sir, then we can discuss later. Ashok
Yes,
Leyland.
yes. We'll check that chart.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Akshay sir?
Yeah, can you go back to that Lloyd's engineering chart? Yeah, and that your DDTB indicator.
DDT smart bands.
Yeah, +4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now that U which has been printed on that white candle, so
Yes.
that would be printed on the same day or the next day?
Okay. So this is you here. And this is 1Y is lucky line setup.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gets printed as soon as price goes above this candle high. Okay.
Yeah.
So when price goes above this candle high, this will get printed immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And U is printed when price crosses above this candle's high. So during the day, it will start appearing. This U, it will start appearing as soon as price starts going above this. But
Acha,
it will be visible only if we check the chart at that time
that
and
time.
price is above this. But if it again comes down, it will not be visible. So this
Oh,
is confirmed only at end of the day when candle closes above. At that time, it will be confirmed.
uh, uh, uh,
But it will start showing us when prices cross
Yes.
above this high.
Okay. So
But this one Y, it will start appearing immediately.
so so when it crosses that previous candle's high, that is the time to buy.
Yes, yes.
But for that, you have to be on the chart all the time.
So for that, we can check the charts at around 320, and after that, we can decide whether we want to buy or not.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, can I ask something?
Yes, yes.
Sir, this Y is lucky line or I start entry?
It's lucky line entry.
Okay, okay. And regarding this L, does it what does it signify?
It is a retracement entry.
Okay, so that is also buying indication.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So whichever thing appears below the candle, it is buying, and whichever thing appears above the candle, it is selling.
Okay.
The color is also made in that manner. When next L or next U gets printed above this, it will be greener. This is yellow. But if L or U gets printed higher than previous L or previous U, L to L, U to U. So if next L gets printed higher, it will be green L. If next U gets printed higher, it will be green U.
Sir, one more
When
question.
price comes down, yeah, I will explain this one once. So when price again comes down, what will happen to the indicators? They will get oversold on lower time frame, and when it starts going up again, they will start showing strength, and that time this L or U get printed.
Okay.
Okay. So it is multi-time frame integration.
So one more thing, the logic behind the TRT, if you can just hide the DDTBS.
Yes.
And keep the TRT. Yeah, so this the right side of the chart, the second last change which is printed, which is the red candle, the second last change. Yeah, that change. So like that is formed much earlier than the swing low formation. Why that, sir? Because the swing low has been formed 2 candles later on.
This is not because of swing low formation. It is because candle is closing below previous swing low.
Acha. Okay. The
See,
previous.
this change is printed in
I
this
got it.
small green candle.
Yeah. So that is because
this candle is closing above previous swing high.
Yes.
And then swing high is formed here.
I got it, sir. I got it.
Okay. Yes, Vikram sir, you had a question?
Yeah, sir, if we plot DDTBS, then first for the first retracement here in this same chart, the thicker band is still not printed. So then so DDTBS is used for later on. You want to say? Here
See, DDTSB, this can be used as additional factor.
Okay.
And early on, what we check is momentum, whether momentum is present or not present.
Okay.
And we have PFI also. As I mentioned, we check for 3 things.
Yes, sir.
So here, how is this PFI?
It's a good PFI.
It's a good PFI, yeah. Compared to, yes.
So it was 0.81, 2.54. Here we had 0.32 on downside. 1.25, which is very too many days back. Then 0.59. As compared to that, 0.32 is smaller, 0.81, 0.2454. Back to back strong bullish PFIs. Yes, so this is positive. TRT is green, that is positive. Means we have 2 factors in our favor. And this is early trend, so we can look for retracement entry. Right? In early trend, we look for retracement entry. Force is in our favor. Next time what happened? This, while coming down, this candle, it has a PFI number of 0.55. It is less than this. But if you notice, I will print this. there is a strong hidden gap here, and there is a hidden gap here as well. And it is not printed as a strong hidden gap, but this is associated with a downward PFI. So there is also one hidden gap here, which is associated with downward PFI. So price came down, reacted from this. This was a resistance for up move. Reacted here, came down. Again it went up, reacted here because this was resistance for up move. So line of least resistance is not still established, but prices afterwards, after coming here, came down in the buying area again and then gave I start entry. So here this was my entry. I did not buy here because there were two back-to-back selling areas or back-to-back hidden gaps. One hidden gap is printed here, one selling candle is printed here. So these are likely to provide resistance. The resistance was provided, price went down. There is no hidden gap while coming down. Strong hidden gap is absent. Widespread down candle is absent. And then I start entry. This is confirmation entry, right? In the retracement. So this is also double bottom. Price came below this, created a double bottom, a W kind of thing. So people will buy above this. When double bottom is confirmed, they buy breakout at this level. Where we bought here. Because it is a buying area, trend changed to green. There are high PFI candles. While coming down, high PFI candle, so price went, provided resistance, no strong downward PFI, printed double bottom reversal in our buying area. I start entry after that. So multiple factors in favor of buying. Therefore, bought here, stop loss was below this.
Sir, what is I start entry?
I start entry is a special entry pattern which we see, and it is a institutional entry in my principles. It is gap up open and previous day's highs crossed. Okay.
So why second hidden gap was not printed? The one which you showed just now. After the below this, yeah, below this there was some small hidden gap, right? So, but it was not printed. It the price reacted to it, but it did not get printed.
So there is a formula which is made for printing these strong hidden gaps,
Okay.
and that criteria was not fulfilled here. Therefore, it was not printed. But
Okay.
there is a down arrow.
Okay.
There is a PFI number. So we know that even though strong hidden gap is not printed, this is a selling candle, and we have to check for that. See, this white candle is there. There is a red downward arrow. That's why I say check one indicator at a time. If we add all indicators at a time, it will become very confusing. We'll not be able to see anything. There will be lot of noise and we'll say, "Arey, bekar hai indicators." Okay. So I think that's it about discussion. We can go to analysis of charts. First cry, as I mentioned, it had given strong PFI candles, gave retracement again and again. New strong PFI is printed. Even though color for now is red, it is likely that this may get broken. And if it doesn't, that is okay. But this is early entry even before trend has changed to uptrend based on TRT and DDT smart bands. So these may come later on also. I have taken smaller entry and it may provide us more opportunities. So there is this accumulation schematic. Here we have higher low formation, local spring kind of thing, and we may have breakout, then backup action. If that happens, at that time I can add more. Instead of adding more when the prices are falling, I prefer adding when the prices are going up. Okay. Then the other trades, alloyed steel also we discussed. We had posted that chart and we have discussed that. Sorry, not this. Alloyed enterprises. Yes. Then Some more I will check and share some more.
Sir, about alloyed metals.
Alloyed metals.
Metals, second one.
Okay.
Now this has entered just broken up the last selling zone. I think now it is almost a mature trend.
So,
I exited 50% of my investment.
so
And
what was the best opportunity in this stock when it should have been bought? It was here when it was a change. We can see this was a bullish change. Price gave retracement entry. Again, there was a change, gave retracement entry. When we add this, then it shows clearly that stop losses are not here, even though color has changed to red. This will help in addition to that. After that, it went up. If we check PFI numbers, PFIs, there are many green while going up. Red arrows are not too many, but here there were many red arrows. After that, this was broken. Again, it gave retracement entry. So this could have been used as a retracement entry opportunity. After that, it is going up. And if you want, you can, if you are already holding, multiple selling areas are getting disappeared. It is still in uptrend. If you are already in very good profit, then you can do partial profit booking when candle closes below this. Just a minute. Just 1 minute, please. I have to send one link.
clear this month, there was a selling zone over it. It entered
Yes, yes.
so I partial profits at that time. Now that selling
Okay.
has been broken.
Yes. So if you notice, there will be multiple selling zones when the prices, because of this bearish change, there must be this selling zone.
Yes.
And earlier there are no selling zones. It is going up and up. But when you see the trend, earlier trend was down, then there will be multiple selling zones.
Yes.
But principally, when one selling zone is broken, then next selling zones lose their importance unless it is a virgin selling zone or a reversal starting point from where downtrend had started. So this was a starting point here where you have booked some profits and partial profit booking is done. That is good. Now, what you can do is you can exit remaining position if candle closes below this, or if you want to have a better opportunity and you want to keep holding it for more time, then you can use these DDT smart bands. And when candle closes below that, then you can exit. At that time, both stops will be hit. TRT stop and DDT smart band stop both will get hit, and you can exit at that time.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Ashok Leland.
Yes, Ashok Leland. So Ashok Leland, there is this very big candle at, I think it is election day. And whenever there are such candles, it becomes difficult to do analysis. So we can reduce number of zones. Yeah.
But
One thing at a time. Here we had a downtrend, TRT changed to green, price came down, gave retracement entry, and target is done. So even though color changed to red, this is not a failure trend. This has given target. Okay, first target is done. Sometimes we may feel that why this stop is hit. Actually, it came down, completed first target of this, and then it went up slightly above, and then it has changed the color. But if you notice, this starting point has not disappeared. That means if you just want to hold on, you can still hold on to this even when color is red, even when color is red here, and it is still running. Okay. Now with PFI, what do we see? There was very strong buying PFI, price came down. It did not close below this, so you can hold on, went up, came down again, but went up ultimately. And DDT smart band. So at this time, what happened? This is momentum is down, therefore it came down, went down below this, and this red bias band is still present. Red momentum band is still present up to this candle and appeared immediately again here. Because of this, the colors are changing to red. But once these bands disappeared, the red band of momentum disappeared here, it gave retracement and moved. How much is the retracement? It is less than 50%. Where it came, it did not have any hidden gaps here. So it did not provide any retracement entry in the buying zone or 50-60% retracement or in the strong hidden gap. So this is higher than 50%. That means I will not buy anywhere here. If it creates continuation, I will buy on next 50 to 60% retracement. And this has exactly given 50% retracement entry. Now this retracement entry has happened and continuation has been created. Now we don't expect that it will come down below this buying area. We may keep our stop loss below this buying area. If you want to keep a wider stop loss, then keep stop loss below combined zones. So this is rising and it has touched bottom of this. So if candle closes below this buying area, that will be the time to exit. If it keeps going higher and higher, just keep on holding, trailing your stop losses. There is one momentum entry here. There is no retracement entry, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 momentum entries have happened. And actually later on this retracement entry happened and it also came with a momentum entry based on DDT smart bands. How is PFI? It had increased here. So even if there is one time increase, how much is the increase? I have kept it as 5 times. So it has increased by 5 times as compared to previous. Therefore, this is very strong buying PFI, and it is in at a location from where prices are likely to keep moving higher. We may see smaller retracement, and again it may go up. Okay, Joita ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Here the overlying selling zone was entered once, so it may not be now respected.
So there is this virgin selling area here from where price may come down again one more time, but it is not means it will not be a downtrend, it will be a reaction from here. So if you want to book profits, you can book some profits here, and when it comes down again, if you want to add back, you can add back on some momentum entry pattern. Yes, Somen sir, you have a question?
हाँ सर
Yes.
I have a question about the DDT smart band.
Okay.
Yes,
DDT
yes.
smart band. What is DDT smart band? I am a very new to this.
Yes, just a minute. I will mute some others. So DDT smart bands, you know the hidden gaps, right, Somen sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as I mentioned, TRT, sometimes these red colors appear and stops are hit. And to decode that, why the stops are getting hit, even when the prices are going up, sometimes, as I had shown in some other chart, that stop got hit, but prices went up. Okay,
Okay.
so to avoid that kind of stop losses, we needed something. Let me check some chart where this may have happened. Okay, so we can see there are multiple yellow colors here, and we have already changed the color to yellow so that that kind of stop can get can get avoided. But when we add DDT smart bands, sometimes these candles will be red, but these DDT smart bands will give us additional help that if the prices are in uptrend with this and TRT is changing to red color, just wait, don't exit, and prices will keep moving higher. So that can be used as additional level of support where we may keep on holding. Even here the stop is hit, but the DDT is to red. Here the stop got hit and smart band changed to red, and that could have been a exit signal. Later on it may be opportunity one more time. But let me check some other chart where yeah, here we can see. So this is DDT smart band has started uptrend. TRT has started uptrend. There is lot of congestion here, and some investors may want to have a wider stops. They don't want to exit very early, or they don't want to exit because of noise. So this DDT smart band will provide them the wider stop loss for those people who can have deeper drawdowns and they just want to keep on holding till the trend is still up. So here trend is still up, they could have kept on holding, prices went on up, and finally they could have exited here. So instead of exiting here, they would exit here. So DDT smart bands will provide opportunity to keep on holding even when TRT is not giving us TRT is giving us exit signal. In addition, it provides us some more additional signals which we can take. So here TRT changed to green, gave retracement entry. But when it starts moving up, here the trend changed to uptrend again. There are the prices went up significantly, but uh, TRT will not give retracement entries. At such time, DDT smart band will give us opportunities to buy on breakouts. There are multiple signals. Plus 4 means there are 4 types of different signals. And you can see one, it's up Y, B, L, and U. All these are buying, and TRT color is green. DDT smart bands is supporting the prices. So momentum levels can give you entry opportunities. This bias level gives you stop loss level. And this is based on strong hidden gaps. So when strong hidden gaps form, it keeps on moving higher and higher. When there is a strong bearish hidden gap, then downwards DDT smart band will form. When bullish things are forming, bullish hidden gaps are forming, then these bands keep on going higher and higher. So this can be used as your level to keep trailing stop loss, and this can provide you additional levels for entries. Okay, Somen sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, this is color code more or less similar to like a twist in the Bollinger Band. The green to red, then it is retraced. It's more or less similar, the color coding system.
Yes, yes, yes,
Sir,
yes,
another question. There is another indicator you have that
yes,
is body gap,
yes,
trial
yes,
modified body gap. Just tell me what
yes.
is the principle.
So as I mentioned, when the prices are going up, we may not get opportunities in the momentum. This will give you, if we just have TRT, let me increase number of TRT zones again. Okay, so see, there are multiple levels. Here we have this buying area, but price did not come to buying area. It gave retracement entry here. Can you note that? If I hide
Yes, sir.
this, we have retracement entry here, one more here, Here again there is a retracement entry. Then you see there are retracement entries here. There is a hidden gap. Sometimes it may not be visible, therefore I have given numbers to them to identify. If I hide them, you can still see this is a hidden gap where price came down, gave retracement entry. So 1, 2, 3 areas were used, and there would be a continuation here. So it gave retracement entry in continuation zone. Here also it gave retracement entry in continuation zone. And when there is a strong hidden gap, see like this, there is a strong hidden gap on which there is a buying area. So price came down, it did not close below this, it penetrated even in this strong trial modified body gap. So this is strong gap, hidden gap in which price came, it came below this. So even if it closes below this, we know that there is a very strong hidden gap. We may just hold on to that trade. And when we add DDT smart band, it will show you this line. So this line indicates that if candle closes below that, then you exit. Don't exit before that, even if color changes to red. So these are all things which we have discussed during our mentorship, that there are strong hidden gaps which will be used as internal levels of imbalance where prices were not able to give opportunity for sellers to exit, and there are external liquidities which are below previous lows or previous highs. So those principles are just coded on the chart, and these things are visible with these indicators very easily.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Ashish sir, you have a question?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask this 1YUL means does these letters carry some specific meaning, or they are just for denoting the buying or selling areas?
So it is just for denoting buying and selling. What I have done is I wanted to check all the labels separately. Which levels provide opportunities at which kind of indicators are giving opportunities at which levels. That's why I have given them different names. Otherwise, it's just a momentum entry. And see, when you get U much higher here, it's not a good entry. You should avoid it. When you basically we have to look based on price action. So it has come down, it has given entry here with this B candle. So you can buy here. If U is getting printed here, it's already far away, you should not buy. We can wait for some more congestion. 1Y, it is giving entry in this candle. So at the most here, it is very close to your momentum band. It's okay to buy, your stop losses here. And it has gone up. So that way you can decide based on where it is getting printed, not which letter is getting printed, but where it is getting printed. Is it near to our buying areas or near to the bands where stop loss will not be very, very big and expansion has not already happened? So when expansion has happened and signal is printed, just avoid that. When expansion has not happened and there is a signal, you can buy this one Y, you can buy on this one Y. There are multiple. If you buy on that signal, looking at every signal. We need just one signal. So when there are multiple signals, we can buy at least one of them.
Okay, one more thing, sir, I want to ask is in my PFI indicator, my PFI box is occupying lot of my chart area. In
So
your chart, it is very small.
you can go here in the settings and PFI table font size.
पानी कुछ चीज के लिए रखा हुआ था पता नहीं
Just a minute.
खाली है शायद
Yeah. Okay. So you can change the size from here.
Okay.
If it is large, it will occupy a lot of area.
Yes.
You can make it small or tiny.
Yes.
And don't keep it always visible. What you can do, you can easily check the chart. There will be multiple green arrows and all those things will be printed. Go to style, hide table. So this table will not be visible at all. When you want to do deeper analysis, only then go for PFI table. And this vertical green line, it will show significant increase in PFI. So that is also added. Therefore, you don't need to every time check the PFI table. There is modularity here. You can change it from here. You can make it 2, you can make it 3, you can make it whatever number you want. With 2, there are multiple PFI values here. You can see strong rise, no weak fall. This is retracement entry opportunity. And those strong body gaps which I have shown, they are also visible on this PFI indicator. They're already incorporated in that. So you don't need to use it separately. But because of some features which or some properties of TradingView, they are not printed in same manner like this. Past gaps are not visible with PFI table, PFI levels. Therefore, if you want to check, you can add this separately.
Okay.
And these are important levels where we can see multiple times. See, this is printed after third candle. Or once we have a hidden gap here, when this candle is printed, after that it will get printed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles have given entry in that area. You can use it like that for entry in the momentum. See, here we have multiple momentum entries. If you don't want to use this, then you can use strong hidden gaps. It will show you levels at which momentum entry can be taken. You can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy in this. It almost touched this 50% line. Many times it comes, many times it doesn't.
And sir, I have not got access to all the indicators till date.
Which indicator? Just
Um,
do one thing, send me screenshot of which indicators you have received.
yeah,
Yesterday I have given you some more indicator access, but I think you may not have access to this indicator. I may have forgotten. Just send me the screenshot
yes.
of your invite only section. I will give you
Okay.
access to other indicators.
Sir,
Yes, Praveen sir.
sir, सर एनएससी मिड कैप का इंडेक्स का जितने का वो एक लिस्ट मिल सकता है क्या जिसको मैं कॉपी कर लूं तो सो दैट आई कैन वर्क आई कैन
Yes, yes,
स्कैन ऑल दिस मैनुअल जिस पे एक तो बनता
yes,
नहीं वो
yes.
लिस्ट बनाते तो आप मिड कैप और स्मॉल कैप का अगर दे देंगे तो मैं उसको कॉपी पेस्ट कर लूंगा
Yes, yes,
आराम
I
से
will do
आफ्टर
it.
द कोर्स आफ्टर दिस सर
Yes,
नो
yes, no problem.
और धनसिरी इन्वेस्टमेंट इज एट गुड लेवल सर
Yes, so we'll check that. LT weekly chart analysis, please. Okay, fine. Before that, there is a Concor. Okay, Milind sir, are you there in the meeting?
Yes, yes, sir. I am in the meeting.
Yes. So Concor, you want to check this. What is your question about Concor?
Is it good time to entry? Because now it is in uptrend and retracement is also there.
Yes. So when we check naked chart, it has started moving up. Trend is up. Now let's check with TRT. What does it say? It says that it has turned green for first time. So based on that, I prefer 50 to 75% retracement, and it has already given a retracement entry at 50% level. Now I want to check how is the force. There was very strong buying force here. It is 12 as compared to 0.8 and all these numbers. 12 is very big number, so the force is very strongly bullish and downfall was not very strong. Therefore, this 50% could have been used as an opportunity to buy, and still it can be bought. Now, if you buy here, stop loss will be still below this. It is a buying area here, and it is on top of two more buying areas. So price may come down, it may come below this also, and then reverse. So to remove the weak hands when the trend is just fresh, it's possible that price may come below these two swing lows where stop loss hunting will be done. It may come in this buying area and then it may reverse. But if you don't want to miss the opportunity, this is the level to buy. Will I buy immediately here? I will not, because there are two downward arrows. So when there are two downward arrows, what I prefer is I want price to come below this at least once. So 725.5 is a level which I will keep in my mind. If it comes down below this and is not able to fall further more and forms a double bottom, at that time I can buy. So it may form reversal immediately from here, or it may come up to 75% retracement, which is 688. I will place one alert at 725.5 or 726. I'll place another alert at 688. When price touches 725, I will check at that time, and another 688 level at that time. Both times I will check and I will decide accordingly. If I want to take momentum entry, then there are no momentum signals as of now. So I will wait for any momentum signal based on DDT smart bands. And if it comes around 713, which is 60% retracement area, it is also support based on DDT smart bands. So as I mentioned, I want to buy at 50 to 75% retracements, and there is strong downward force, something similar to L Lloyd chart, which I had shown. So it is possible that it may come here, here, or here. Out of these three levels, anywhere it may come. If I want to buy at any cost, I will add at 725.5 with bigger stop loss, small position. And if I want to further add in the fall, then I will add up to 688, but not more than that. So these positions will be very small testing positions. And once there is a confirmation and starts moving higher, later on I can add with smaller stop losses. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, there is a resistance. So line of least resistance on upside is not present. It may come down once more. Then next was LT weekly, LT. And this is a daily chart, and we'll check a weekly chart. And this is weekly chart of Larsen and Turbo. It has turned green again. So first trade, as I mentioned multiple times, first trade may fail. And if somebody was holding from here, that could have been opportunity to book profits. And from here, what was the level? 1900. It went up to 3200. And this is a very large cap stock. So if you want it for investment purpose, then it's totally different thing. You may exit partial position and exit remaining position only when both bands, the green band disappears and red band appears. But here right now, based on weekly chart, there is a sideways move. This is kind of a spring. Again, green color has started. The momentum, I will change the momentum to daily because it's a weekly chart. So, not a big difference in momentum bands. So momentum band is green. This chart time frame is also green, and this is red. How much is the score on bias? It is neutral. And how is the PFI? There was 89 PFI here while going up, while coming down 52. So this downward move failed because fall was with lesser PFI as compared to 89. And it has turned green. So it may give retracement entry, and you may look for retracement opportunity based on a weekly chart. And if we go to a daily chart, so I will have to change smart band 75-minute. On daily chart, see there is very strong bullish PFI here. So retracement entry can be anticipated. Here it is turning thicker green, uh, higher highs forming with DDT smart band chart time frame. Momentum is strongly bullish. There are multiple bullish entries on momentum here. If you want to buy on retracements, your retracement entry from this buying area up to this, it has given you opportunity to buy at 50% retracement, has completed first target. Okay, and there is one more buying area printed here, so that is also price came down with strong candle, Gap down open, but did not close below this, went up and went above this. So first target for this also is done.
Sir, where should ideally we put the Fibonacci? Means after the change has happened or after the continuation?
So what I prefer is when it is fresh uptrend and it has not given any retracement entry. Like this is a change, and from here trend has started up. So from this we can add, and when both are at same level or similar levels, we can use from this to this. So that can be our first thing to have a better chance that we will not miss entry, and the zones, when these zones are far away, then we can use the change and the starting point, sorry, reversal point. But when we want to have a better risk reward, then start from this, the gray color. Okay, so I prefer this zone always because it will give me deeper retracement entry. If the entry happens, it's okay. If it doesn't, it's okay. I can take momentum entry later on, which will give me profit. If this comes down, gives me better risk reward. If it doesn't come, it's okay. Sometimes what happens that the stop loss is hit for this entry, but the continuation, sorry, the reversal point is not removed. So that indicates deeper retracement. So deeper retracement is always preferable for me, and based on that, I use my fib levels from this starting point. And when starting point and change like this, there is a change, there is a reversal point here, starting point is here. When they are far away and there is no retracement entry at all, then from here we may look for this. Up to this, there is a high, price came down, did not provide retracement entry. Continuation is printed. So still I would prefer to have this as my uh, level to start fib. Why? Because from here it went up so much, but there is no retracement entry. From here again it went up and printed a continuation without a retracement entry. So deeper retracements are likely, and it may change to red color and it may come down below this continuation and give entry somewhere here and then reverse. That is also possible. So only in such cases when there is a change and continuation without any deep retracement, I still prefer to use either this change as my entry or this as my entry level from where I will plot the retracement. And here I did not get retracement, that is okay for me.
Okay, okay.
The purpose is to have adequate risk reward and appropriate probability where I will not hit my stop loss. In addition, if I use this DDT smart band, then it will give me a level 75 and delay. So it will provide me opportunities or levels. So this can be used as a stop loss level. If I'm going to use this as my stop loss level, accordingly, I can select a zone from where I will plot my retracement entry. So if this is going to be my ultimate stop loss, and if I plot this fib level for this retracement entry and this target, it will not be good thing. Therefore, I will select from this low to this. So this kind of modularity will come when you do some back testing.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Otherwise, just for confluence, if you don't want to do these kind of things, see where is the buying zone, and if there is a strong momentum and retracement entry has not happened anywhere, buy in the latest buying zone and keep stop loss of momentum. That can also be used.
Okay.
So whatever you do, you have to repeat it continuously, regularly. Only then you will be able to make your additional changes in the system. Sometimes if you plot from here and sometimes you plot from here without considering anything else, then it may not be an appropriate thing. basic principles remains same. When trend is fresh, then deeper retracements are likely and we have to wait for them. When price has started showing momentum, then deeper retracement are less likely and we can look for momentum entries. So three market environments are very important. Failure of previous trend. Here we can see there is failure of previous trend, and sometimes it happens with very big PFI number like here. So if we add PFI, there is strong downward PFI and there is lack of follow through. So that indicates exhaustion. That is climatic bottom kind of thing where there is very big gap down here, big downward down spread candle, big gap down, and the end move ended. Move ended in previous buying areas here. It's really difficult to predict the reversals every time. It may not reverse from similar locations every time. Therefore, I prefer uh, entries in direction of the trend. And this has given entry here in the strong buying hidden gaps. As I mentioned, even though there is buying area, there is strong buying area here, strong hidden gap, price penetrated deeper inside and reversed. So you may note this next time that if there is a buying area and strong widespread hidden gap here, that is providing support and reversing. That can be additional factor of your confluence. So always try to have two or three things in your favor. If you have just one thing like here, TRT is in your favor, but when price is coming down, the force is not in favor. So when force is not in favor, what happened? Price went through, has broken through this and hit your stop loss. If price is in your favor, that means the trend is favorable and your force is also favorable. You have better success rate. This was DDT smart band. So always the green band is absent here, red band is continuously present here, and this green had just started appearing. Price went below that, hit the stop, reversed, and then it continued going higher. So this is V-shape recovery, which is many times not tradable. I don't prefer or I don't like to trade these kind of setups, which I don't understand much or where the risk reward is not predictable. Okay, we'll check next chart. Dhunseri TCS. So Dhunseri Ventures, Praveen sir.
No, investments, Munsari investments.
Dhunseri Investments. So Dhunseri Investments, yes. So this was the downtrend, change to green. There was very strong downfall. How is PFI? Let us check. PFI, I will have to bring in the box because the labels are not so good. Very weak bearish force, bear dominance, and average ratio shows bulls are stronger. Now, even though it is 0.002, 0.002, because there is a code and these are all mathematical calculations based on actual values, we can still see interpretations. If we want to do manual interpretations, then we'll have to reduce the number here. PFI number will be increased with reduction in this, and we can see very strong bullish force, but price came down now 17 and sideways. So with this, what do we understand? That TRT color changed first here, then again here, fell down very rapidly. So if you want to buy, your stop loss should be below this. It should be below 1361, and it has moved in past with 18%, 20%. So this is high beta stock. It can move very rapidly in few days. There was a big fall, so there is some resistance here from here to here. there is some resistance, price went up, again came down. So this you will notice many times when there is a strong resistance, price comes down, goes into that resistance, comes down below this, and it was not able to close below this. So this could have been used as a confirmation entry, and this continuation is not a very good continuation because it is local continuation, not above this. Now, if we buy here, our first target will be around 1680. There is a lot of resistance. Line of least resistance is not still present. So if we want to avoid this, we can avoid. See, this is a strong hidden gap. This will continuously keep printing till this dotted line is not touched. So if you don't have any other opportunity, then you can take small position in this. If you have other good opportunities, then leave it, and later on it may give you another opportunity when the resistance is broken. Okay, Praveen sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Then we'll check TCS, happiest mind, TCS. So stocks like large cap stocks like TCS, they are sometimes very difficult because they are difficult to manipulate. Now clearly the trend is down based on TRT, and if we check dual dynamic, the trend is down and there are only sell signals. Slight momentum is appearing, bullish momentum is slightly present, but not very strong bullish momentum. And if you check here momentum, there is a dash. That means this is a candle which is closing between bullish momentum and bearish momentum bands, and bias is strongest bearish bias. So right now it's not appropriate for trend followers. Here it can be a strong selling climax kind of move from where it is reversing. Now I don't know whether price will come down below this or will continue from here. What kind of reversal will happen in this, I don't know. I don't have any idea about this right now. But if candle closes above this, that is 3630, then it will show a strength and we may have a retracement entry opportunity, something like this. It created a change, price came down, gave retracement, and then nicely went up to this selling area. So we may see something like this. If it closes above this, it can come down, give retracement entry, and then 4100 level can be reached later on. Right now, nothing is positive for bulls and it is in bearish grip. PA5 values, if we check, weak bearish force, but still bears are stronger than bulls. So latest downward PA5 was weaker as compared to average. It is weak bearish force. It is 5800. As compared to this, it is weaker. But still, there is a bears are stronger, bears are dominant, and less number of bulls are present. Neither force is favorable nor trend is favorable. I won't do anything in TCS. Okay, Satish sir, okay. Then we will check happiest mind. Ashish sir, you have a question? Or is it from previous question?
Yes, sir, what is this line of least resistance?
Yes, so we are going to discuss that during our mentorship.
Okay,
The topic is yet to come.
okay.
Line of least resistance means there is no resistance overhead or the resistances are used. If there are no supports, prices are likely to fall rapidly. If there are no resistances, prices are likely to go rapidly. Uh, this is happiest mind, and if we check, there is a bullish change here. Price came down, did not change the color to red. Then there is a bearish change again, and first time selling area is broken here. Therefore, we see color changing to green. Then after 2-3 candles, price gave retracement entry. So if you have two zones overlapping each other, then at this time your stop loss is candle closing below this 568.45, and after taking this retracement entry, it has gone up significantly with a continuation. Then again one more retracement entry, and first target for this is here 668.45. Next target is this, but as the momentum is starting, 715 can be reached, price can go and close above that, because we expect that next selling areas will be broken. And we can see these selling areas are not important selling areas. This selling area is already used, this selling area is already used, this selling area already has given 1 2 3 entries, so this is also not useful. All these three selling areas are gone. What may happen, price may go up to here, may penetrate, come down slightly, and again next time will penetrate through all of these and go beyond this resistance. So it may go up above 840, up to this, down, and then momentum may start upwards. That is possible thing in happiest minds. This is based on just TRT. Let us check force, and a very strong bullish force. If you see, there is weak force, downward force is very weak. I will hide that for now. And see, the bullish force is 132 times as compared to average, previous average. It is 132 times. After that, it was a good retracement entry because force was very much favorable. Even though it came down with 873, it is very small as compared to this very strong. This is very weak bearish force. And it came down, gave retracement entry. If we check DDT smart bands, price is already above this red band, and this is momentum band which is rising, and this is chart time frame band which is here around 608. So it's a good level here. We can buy immediately as momentum entry has triggered also, or we can wait for some more consolidation and wait for next signal to appear, or else if you want you can buy here, keep your stop loss below this or below this. It's possible that it may go up. It has given retracement entry, so that was ideal location where one should have bought, or buy on confirmation when there is a I start entry. And this is lucky line setup also, I start entry, because I can see that there is a gap up and price went above this. Right now, if you are holding, you can keep on holding. If you want to buy, then you can buy here. Stop loss will be wider, or let it show some more signals like break above 674, then it will provide retracement entry.
So while coming to the first target, there is no big force here. What
Yes.
decision do we take at the first target?
What?
Decision. I mean, once it reaches.
Decision, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So when it reaches 668.45, and if you are able to see the chart live during that, if on 15-minute time frame, say there is a strong momentum going on, let's check the 15-minute chart. And this is the 15-minute band. So if you see that trend is still up here, and the PFI is increasing here, there was rise in PFI, and there is next strong breakout. While reaching here, there will be breakout above this. So if that has a strong breakout PFI, you can just keep on holding. If it does not have strong breakout PFI, you may book partial profit as your first exit, and hold on to remaining if you feel that because of very high PFI on daily chart, it may come down slightly, but later on again it will go up. But you want to exit some position in profit and don't want everything to get converted to losses. So you can book some profits here when 15-minute does not increase PFI while going here. And then later on, if it comes down again and shows new strength, at that time you can add back. Okay. So that is happiest mind, then one source. One source. One source is here and it is new stock. New stock means IPO was in January 2025. And what happened here, we can see this was high of IPO, price came down up to this, created a bullish change. It gave nice retracement entry. While going up, PFI had increased slightly, but there are only 3 PFI numbers. While coming down 477, but you can notice price immediately went in this strong hidden gap or this PFI candles gap. There is no more hidden gap here because it is filled. So price came down, gave deeper retracement in the buying area, went up, faced some resistance, but after that there was a breakout above this and it is continuing up. Now there is a high PFI value here. If you notice, it is 1532, which is more than how much I have kept as threshold. I think it is 2. So if I make it 5, so based on 5 also, this is high PFI and this has gone up. Then what happened? There is a continuation printed here. It gave some retracement up to this bullish momentum band, and after that it started moving higher and higher. And because the thicker band is not still present, therefore other momentum entries are not visible. Thicker band is not visible, chart time frame band is not visible till now. Now I have made these labels here. CGCR, this is chart time green, chart time red, input green, input red. When I make these visible, 4 labels will be visible. IG means input is green, IIR, ICR. So IG means input is green, ICR means input chart red. Sorry, invisible chart red. So chart red is invisible, therefore I prefix. And input red has become invisible, therefore it has a prefix I. I have added labels here, like with just two words, CGCR, but when there are 3, that means it is invisible. So input red and chart red both are invisible, and input green momentum is present. So in this, what to do now? The momentum is increasing and we have higher PFI value as well, 4486. It has already given a retracement entry here. There is a continuation here. If we check, continuation band low is here and up to this it went up. It gave 60% retracement. So it has already given 2 retracement entries after fresh uptrend. One retracement entry here, then continuation is printed from here to here. It went up to that and then gave retracement entry. So 2 retracement entries have already happened. After that, deeper retracements are less likely. This is a continuation printed from this low up to this high. It has still one more 50% retracement entry, which was possible here, and it has given that. Now I don't want much retracement entries. Now, if tomorrow's candle closes higher, there will be a strong hidden gap printed here. We may see retracement up to that hidden gap, and from the prices may keep continuing higher and higher. On some occasions, what happens? This is a V-shaped recovery. There is no adequate base building. So it may go in reaccumulation schematic. So this may become a reaccumulation schematic, and later on there may be a spring and then secondary test, and then it may start going higher. That is also a possible scenario.
On lower time frame, this could be a spring. a large lower wick that we are seeing 2 days back.
This
Yes,
is a local spring.
local spring.
Even on daily time frame, you can see this is a local spring.
So
If you
already
go to 15-minute or 75-minute, but this is a small cap stock, so it's not ideal to go for lower time frames on this.
yeah, that was.
Yeah. So it is better called a local spring on daily chart. If you check 15-minute chart, this is a strong downtrend and it is kind of climatic move. Then later it turned green, gave some retracement entry, went up. This was a better retracement entry and has gone up now.
So this local spring is by institute to shake off the recurrence.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And because this chart is already in uptrend for so many candles, so the possibility of it, and the last candle could not cross above the last high, despite of a large PFI. The possibility of next, it can go into consolidation.
So now we have to wait for candle to close tomorrow because
Yes,
this is not showing failure. It is closing at top.
at top.
So it is possible that tomorrow we may have continuation candle and it may close further higher.
Yes, yes.
And this is a small cap stock, fresh IPO. So these have tendency to keep on going one way and they cannot stop. So
And
it's
large candle is just before this flattering. They are not the climatic candles. Yes, they same in the previous one, just previous. So this is not a climatic action.
this is just starting. It is fresh IPO.
Okay.
It is breakout. It is going up. So it may come up to this also 1800 level. It may come up to 1800 level. It may create trading range, and some people will keep a stop loss below this, thinking that this is a low now. And what may happen that prices can go up, create a spring here. It may touch 1800 level. It will remove those weak hands who have bought here, and later on it may again start a fresh up move. So if they want to go for reaccumulation, that is the schematic. It can be buying climax, AR, secondary test. It is strong. It may go sideways, create a spring, remove these people, and then fresh up move may start.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. So this is one source. Then HAL. Okay, we'll check HAL. So HAL chart has turned red on TRT. HAL is a large cap stock. Based on price action, if we see this is kind of a local support. This is forming a trading range, and it is in strong momentum, bullish momentum. We may see some spring and breakout may happen based on naked price action. What does TRT show? It shows price went up and started fresh uptrend from this low. Did it give 50% retracement? It did not give 50% retracement. Created a continuation, went up, did not give 50% retracement. From here again, new up move, and now it may give 50% retracement. So it is slightly confusing chart. It has not given any retracement entries, has gone up continuously. Let us check what DDT Smart Band says. It says uh, uptrend started on DDT Smart Band once price closed above this green band started. So bias was bullish from here. Momentum was strongly bullish from this candle, and it has maintained that. Now the bearish momentum is appearing, and we can see moderate bearish momentum is present, but bias is still strong as bullish because input chart is absent for red and green is present. So it may come down, it may give retracement entry up to this. and after that it may go up. If we check PFI, there is very strong bullish PFI here, and after that we may see some exhaustion, price may come down, after that it may go up. So either a local spring may form or we may get retracement entry up to this and it may go up. So for now, it's in uptrend. This red candle is local support is broken, therefore it is red. And as I have mentioned multiple times, first red is likely to fail. That this is the reason it may fail, give retracement entry, and again it may go up. Where do we have strong hidden gaps? See, here we have strong bullish hidden gaps. So from here it may come up to this and go up. If we check 75-minute charts, the 75-minute it was bearish, turned bullish, did not give deep retracement, but went sideways instead of that. So it has to have some correction, either price correction or time correction. There is a time correction here and then breakout sustained. And here we can see multiple entries to buy. There were multiple buy entries. Even here there is a opportunity to buy. I will make a band of 15-minute. Yes. So momentum, bullish momentum started from this candle. It continued. Bearish momentum was present till this candle. It was broken in this candle. It completely disappeared later on. Then it gave momentum entries. So we had favorable things here. If I bring the chart to this level, it will show strong bullish bias and strong bullish momentum. Strongest bullish momentum, strongest bullish bias. So after this, whatever are the signals, they could be used as a bullish entry signals. Now what to do at current level? Let's check current chart with 75-minute time frame. So 75-minute is not strongly bullish. In fact, it is strongest bearish bias and bearish momentum as well. So based on 75-minute chart, we don't have to do anything. Just wait and watch. Let the price go above this, confirm bullish behavior. Only then take bullish trades. Otherwise, it has first trade failed, second trade gave retracement entry, completed the target. Again, retracement entry, completed the target. There is not a strong momentum downside. PFI numbers here are strong, but let us see how it behaves after this. Based on daily chart, we are near support of hidden gap.
Sir,
So we cannot short this.
yes, the same question. Can we short it for about 1 week or just short it and see it closely?
Okay. So if we check daily chart, what do we have? Is daily chart in our favor?
No.
There is strong hidden gap here. Strong momentum here. Very strong bullish momentum. PFI candle. In this, if we is the market overall bearish? Markets overall
No.
no. So if markets are not overall bearish, then it has lesser chance of success. Therefore, we will have to use a smaller target. Okay. First red it failed. Then this is second red. Second red will add DDT smart bands also. It does not have any red band. So even though it has been successful, but it's difficult to take this trade because overall markets were not bearish and it has not given big targets. So if you want very small targets, 1:1 risk reward, 1:2 risk reward, those are always possible. But if you want trending moves, big moves, then they are difficult. So if you want to short this, what is possible? There is a strong hidden gap here, very big downward candle. If you check PFI numbers, PFIs are very high and it may come in this selling area. From there, it may come down. Selling, if you want to go short, it's a good setup based on 75-minute, where price may, as we discussed, it may come up below 4779. So it may go in this selling area and come down again, complete your target. If
Yes,
you
that
take
was
a
my
short,
question, sir. Can we sell it in this selling area around 5,000 level?
so if you want to sell in 5,000 level, first question, is it a virgin area? Is it a fresh area?
No, it's not.
It is
So here we had a first change from where price went up, it went up to this and then it came down. So this area is already used once, came down, went up, again it created selling opportunity. See, this selling area and this selling area, both are used, came down. Again, it may come up to this and from there it may fall again. It is possible. But this area is getting used multiple times.
So can't we make settings that means these used areas are not shown? Multiple time used areas are not shown on the chart.
So I will have to check if that is possible. But what happens is once that area is used, only then it will disappear based on current setting, and we can easily see which area is used and which area is not used.
Yeah.
I did not think about removing the area which are used once, because sometimes they give opportunities one more time.
So
Okay, so this area is used once, then second time also it is used, but from lower zone it has gone down. There is a strong selling area here. So this is, if you check, uh, a white candle PFI is present there, and it may go up to this and fall down again. It is possible that next time if it falls, it may fall down very rapidly also. Market conditions may change also. Okay.
yeah.
If you see this, this is second time red, there is sideways price action, and if it respects, then it will have a bigger fall. That is possible. Next time it may go into momentum and it may go from here also. But there is no surety of anything. If you want to take a short selling trade, or you want to short, that means it has to be in futures and the position size has to be appropriate based on your portfolio. Then yes, you can take this trade and it may fall down after reaching this area.
here there is no resistance or line of least resistance is there for shorting. That's why we have them.
Yes, so it may come down. As we discussed, it may come down below 4779, or it may even come up to this
Yeah.
fresh starting point.
Yeah,
So
that
it
would
may
be the
go up
target.
there and it may come down. Yes.
Yes.
So first target will be 4780 and next target will be this 4580.
So it comes strongly while coming to 4780, then we can hold on. Short it.
Yes, yes. And now momentum is also bearish, and DDT smart band is also showing that price is below this, and red has started appearing. Input green is this absent. Input chart green, no, invisible chart green, and invisible input green, both are absent. ICG, IIG means both green lines have become, they have disappeared. So it is in downward momentum, and DDT smart bands is showing bearishness, PFI is showing bearishness, and TRT is also showing bearishness. So yes, it definitely gives you a signal to sell. You can go short.
Yes, my question was that only for shorting
Yes,
opportunity.
yes.
But it is
Now
in
we'll
such a strong uptrend. That's why I was confused. Should I short it or not?
So if see, overall market conditions are also very important, and
Yeah.
if we check the daily
Yes.
chart is not showing any big red candle.
Yes.
So there are, in my view, there are higher chances of failure. Even
Okay.
though 75-minute trade is chart is showing you multiple things for possible down move.
Yes, but
Still,
higher
I
time
would
frame is not supporting.
yes.
etc. So the trading range is
Trend is
strong.
also mature, no?
So everything is
Trend is
feasible.
also
Means
mature.
it is, yes, trend is also mature, and it may come up to 4780, but there is strong upward force. This is first time read on daily chart. It may come up to this buying area. We have discussed that also. But overall market conditions are not bearish. Main thing is that. And there is a strong hidden gap here. So bullish force is much stronger on daily chart as compared to bearish force. This is very small hidden gap here as compared to buying hidden gaps. See, the buying hidden gaps are very big. Selling hidden gap is very small.
Hmm.
There was a big hidden gap of sell side here which failed. So this is smaller than that. It may fail.
Okay.
So there will be some charts which will give you clear cut indication that this is a level or this is a chart which you should clearly go for bullish trade or a bearish trade. Whenever there is a confusion, we don't have to keep thinking that what should I do? What should I do? Just leave that stock and go to a stock which gives you clearer signals.
Okay.
Or else
So
use a
now,
smaller position size and take a trade. That is also another possibility.
so now if the daily trend shows weakness over next 2, 3, 4, 5 days, then we can take a counter trade. That too, if it is a strong weak movement, to
So
say
it will not
very
show bearishness in 4 5 candles. See
okay.
what I mean by having a having a strong downward force. See, first trade here, uh, there is a first trade. It may come up to this and it may fail.
Okay. Then
We
it may
have seen that
come back.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Whereas DDT Smart Band, it is here. Chart green is here.
Ah,
So as long as this is here, our daily time frame bias is bullish.
okay.
Now let me quote the example from Jesse Livermore once again. Okay. He had given one example of one person. That person knew that stock is going to go up. So he was bullish on overall market for that stock. Then after reaching a certain level of resistance, he knew that stock is likely to have a reaction. Reaction means pullback. He knew that bias is bullish and there is going to be a reaction. What he did, he wanted to capture almost. So he shorted here. And with this shorting, sure enough, there was a reaction. Price came down. It came down slowly. It was a pullback. And after this, what happened? Price went up immediately. So there was some profit visible, but immediately it went up. And instead of booking profits, he made losses. Why? Because his overall bias was bullish. He knew there is going to be a retracement and he wanted to trade that retracement also. Same thing we are discussing here. The trend is strongly bullish. There is no evidence of strong bears. These are just sideways. This is sideways price action. It may come down up to this also, but it will not be a downtrend. It will be a pullback on daily chart. Sometimes what happens, it comes down and rapidly goes up. So if you short and are not able to exit, then your losses will be much larger. You have to take a trade when multiple factors are in your favor.
Sir, one question. In such situation, if we sell a call
Yes.
while
I,
riding on the stock, then it will help to some to gain some partial profit.
yes, I was thinking
So
of shorting a 5200 call.
yeah, so if you short a 5200 call, means what happens? Your profit is locked. Okay,
Yeah.
profit is locked, but downside is not protected. Sorry. Your profit is locked, but as you are shorting a call, when it goes up, your losses are not limited. Recently, somebody had done this trade in Bell. So, when price was facing resistance, there was a resistance here. Calls were shorted for this level. Okay. So, there was some retracement, something like this, and calls were shorted. Then there is gap up open. Prices went up strongly and gap up open and then rapid up move. So when this kind of up move happens, then your losses are very big. And if you don't exit in time, your losses will be huge. If you buy futures and sell call, what happens? Your futures profit will not be good because you have bought future but you have locked the profit at 320, and from here it went 100 points, but how much is your profit? Maybe 10 or 20 points even after buying future because you locked it with selling call. So I don't prefer to sell call, or I don't prefer taking covered call kind of trades. There is no downside limit in that. If you have bought futures and sold call, price keeps falling down, your losses will be significant. If it keeps going higher, your losses will be capped. It will not increase significantly. It is
So
good
can
for
we
sideways
use
price action.
this selling call as a partial profit booking? Means if we are long in
So
future.
suppose you have, yeah, suppose you have two lots of future and you sell one call, then it is okay.
No,
You
no,
have
no.
done partial
Means
profit booking.
I have bought only one. If I have bought only one future lot, and my first
Then it is
resistance.
not partial profit booking.
No, no. My first target is achieved. So at that time, rather than exiting, I will sell call of that level.
Yes, so that is actually a profit booking
Partial profit.
because you are holding one lot future, you are exiting, you are selling one lot call.
Yes, one
Right?
lot call at the first target.
Yes, at the first target. But even after your second target comes, suppose you this is your first target, okay? This is your first target of 320. You
Yeah,
have bought future somewhere, you sell call here when it reaches to 320, your call sold is at 320. You do partial profit booking in your view.
yeah,
When price comes down, will be very happy. When it goes up, what happens? This call will start showing you losses and it will have delta of 1 when it goes above 320.
yeah. But my future
So
will be in
actually you are
profit now.
booking, but you are actually booking profit at 320. Plus
No,
there will
only
be, suppose,
sir, ATM call is 50 delta na. So it is partial profit booking.
see, I am explaining you something. There may be a premium of 13-14 rupees at this call.
Yes,
At the most, that is your profit.
yes, yes,
Okay. After that, there will be delta of 1.
yes, yes,
So you are
yes,
booking your profit at 320 plus whatever is the premium.
yes, yes, yes,
If it is 10 rupees premium, then you are booking, full booking is done at 330. You have to consider that full booking is done at 330. Then this
yes.
move up to 420 is of no use.
No, yeah, means in this case, sir, if there is a expiry, if expiry comes, then we can get to eat this premium, and we can still we can roll over the position.
The same thing will happen.
Okay.
We can
What
use
I am saying is,
spread
if you have two lots of future and
rate,
you
two lot.
sell one lot of call, then you can call it as a partial profit booking.
Okay.
But if you have one lot of future and you sell one lot of call, then your maximum profit is the premium in that call plus strike. So if you have sold 320 call and premium is 10 rupees, means you are exiting your position at 330 rupees.
Yes.
That is the complete booking at 330 level. Even after the up move continues, you are not able to make profit. But if you have two lots of future and sell one lot of call at 320, so your profit is booked and that in that with 330 level. So you can consider one future is exited at 330 and second will keep on giving you profit.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Then we'll check India shelter. India shelter. Cover Singh sir, are you there? So I think he's not in the meeting. We'll skip that stock in that case. I think he's here. So this is the stock of India shelter. If we check chart, this is a green change, and I had mentioned that I prefer to buy in the buying area when there is a change but retracement entry has not happened. So I prefer to plot from this area. This is the reason. There is a continuation, but price came up to this lower area. So if I plot it like this, 50 to 60% is here, 75% is here. My plan will be to buy in these areas. So even if I buy here, my stop loss will be below this or below this. And there was a gap down. So it has given a direct entry in this buying area, gap down entry. After that, it went up. India shelter, there must be some bad news or something, after which it came down. But overall charts were bullish. Now, if somebody has bought here or here and it has gone up, it is not showing any strength. If you want to do partial profit booking, you can do. If you want to keep on holding for big targets, then your stop loss is below here. The PFIs are not rising. There is not much of force. We can see here 1500, 77, 5800. So this is slightly weird stock, and there is a lot of noise here, but we can definitely see that TRT has given indication of trend change here. It has given retracement entry. It has given some targets also, and there is momentum entry also. So input green is here, input red is here. Both are near to each other. Moderate bullish momentum is present, and this is very big candle. So if I have bought somewhere here, I will book profit and I will exit from this stock because it is not showing a good trend. It's not showing good price action. I'll just exit this, or at least partial profit booking, and I will keep on holding with stop loss below 650. Okay, Kaplan Point and Alkylamine. Kaplan Point. Sidhu, what is your question in Kaplan Point?
Yes,
Kaplan Point.
Kapling point. It has the trend is green. And it has formed double touch or M pattern or W pattern. So can
Yes.
it move ahead? And
So
PFI
we
is
have
known.
very
It has
strong
given
PFI.
retracement in 60 to 65% area.
Yes. So everything is favorable for this. Even DDT smart bands are also bullish. So you'll think of at least price going up to 2300, 2400. That is minimum. Here we have a virgin selling area where price can have some reaction. This is up, gave retracement entry, double bottom also formed, going up. So it is likely to go up to this, and I'll keep on holding if I have bought already. If I have not bought, I may have to wait for more opportunities. It may come down below this double
Mm.
bottom also, give one more entry and then go up. But as there is strong buying PFI and everything else is favorable, this stock is likely to go up.
So actually, I bought it day before yesterday, and the day I bought it, it went down 2%. So
Mhm.
now it is in the same area.
That is okay. See, 2, 3%, 4%. These stocks are big movers. They are not small movers. So from here, if you have bought here, you have potential of 15% up move also. And as there is very high PFI, if it breaks above this, then there is the sky is the limit. It can keep on moving way higher. Okay, like this. See. Here we had strong PFI. Retracement happened here. How much was the retracement? It was 50%. After that, if you notice here, after 50% retracement, your risk here is around 11%. It went up to 90%. If you exit here, you are still exiting with 60% profit. Right?
Okay.
So if you want to capture big profits, then you have to uh, have a capacity to look at these kind of retracements, falls. Like here it went up, came down, went up, again came down, created a continuation, again gave retracement entry, then very strong up move. Then there is a deep retracement. So price cannot keep on going higher and higher always. There will be deeper retracements. This is a retracement. It may also come down below this, but that is not a stop hunting. Yeah, that is not a reversal. It's just stop hunting of weak people. So those people who are holding here, they see double bottom and no breakout above this, they will keep stop loss below this. They may hit their stop loss price, sometimes come in the buying area, then reverses. So if you have bought, just hold on, don't worry about it. If the position size is very big and you are unable to hold, then you can reduce the position size. Again, from Jesse Livermore's book, he has given example that if I'm not able to hold on to a position and I'm not able to sleep well, I sell to the extent so that I can sleep well. That is important. Position size. If you cannot see the drawdown coming down below this, create a position which will allow you to have a drawdown below this also.
Okay.
Then alkylamine. So alkylamine, we can see there was a strong PFI of 3000. There was 8000, 3000. After this change, as there was very strong PFI, it came down, gave retracement entry, went up. But it turned green here. And after turning green, again it came down, gave retracement entry in the buying area and went up. After this, it has gone up significantly and there is a very strong bullish PFI. So what to do now? If you have bought here already and you are in already good profit, then it's level to book profit because it is a starting point. You can do partial profit booking and keep holding. Hold remaining position with stop loss below this. DDT Smart Band, TRT, both show this level as important level. If you want to take fresh trade, then this is a 1 up to third, and then there is a strong move. So this is kind of climatic move, after which usually price goes into sideways phase. If it goes sideways and then creates new opportunities to buy, you can look for buying opportunity. I will wait for price to come at least up to input chart green or the black line of EFI, and then look for buying opportunities because expansion has already happened. So after this, continuation of expansion is less likely. There are three back-to-back very high PFI candles. So bias is still strongly bullish, but it may come down and then it can go up. I will not buy at this level for any reason. Do you have any other question related to this, Anand sir?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So any other charts, any other questions? Or else we can take Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv. And I prefer to check daily charts because they give better analysis. They are followed in a better manner. So if we check Bajaj Finance, it turned green here, gave retracement entries, completed first target, again created a bullish change and you can again see here. This continuation failed, but after this change, there is no retracement entry. So what I would do is I would plot from this low up to this high. 50% will be plan, 50 to 60, 70%. And after this retracement entry, if it is red, I don't want to buy, I may just avoid. If I want to buy, I will buy on confirmation. It came down here. After that, this can be used as a next retracement entry, but this is not a failed entry. This has given first target. This is red color which came down, and this is the reason which because of which we may see inferior results with strategy. If you buy green color and sell at red color, sometimes the strategy may show inferior results, but if you add discretion, it will have better outcomes. PFI had increased significantly. Then again, there was strong bullish PFI, and price did not close below this. So there were many things in favor of bulls, but finally, this can be used as TRT changing to green, retracement, again green, again retracement. So there were multiple opportunities to enter. Even if you consider this as one entry, exit another entry, or stop is hit based on this continuation. Next entry happens here. It has given you how much is the entry. There is a change and start at same level. 50 to 60% retracement happened here. From here again, say 50 to 60% retracement happened again, and then it went up. One more retracement, one more retracement, one more retracement, one more retracement. So it has given multiple retracement opportunities to buy based on TRT, and it is already in mature uptrend. So it's just a level to stop your trailing profit. Profit booking should be done with trailing stop loss. Chart green is here and this is here. So if candle closes below 886, just exit, book profits. Do not take new trade. Till that time, just keep on holding. Next time it may break out above and again have a continuation upwards. It's not a level to start new trades. See, early trend is here. Here we take retracement entry. Then we got retracement entry as well as momentum entries. So these are the areas where we should look for retracement entries, momentum entries. At the most, these are the areas where we can look for momentum entries. Once 3-4 entries have happened, after that, we should not look for opportunities to fresh entry. We will have new stocks.
No, sir. I had bought a call. I had bought a future at this buying area last month, and
Okay, clear?
yeah, and I booked profit last month, and I rolled over the future. So that's why I'm
Okay.
asking: should I keep this or book profit here at the registers?
So if you have bought futures and just one lot, then you can do partial profit booking.
Okay.
And if it breaks out after this, then you will not be able to make further profits.
Yeah.
Right now, the trend is up and there is sideways price action, after which there can be a breakout also. So if that breakout happens, you will be able to make very big profits very soon. If we see PFI numbers, above average, bull bias, and mostly bullish. Everything is mostly bullish. This was 24,000 downward, 29,000 upward, 6,000 upward, 5,000 upward. So bulls are strong even now. They have given retracements and highest close is here. So 960 level is already almost touched 959.5. Okay. If you want to hold on, what you can do is you can go to maybe 75-minute time frame, and 75-minute is also showing bullish behavior. So you can use a higher stop loss that will reduce your chances of holding on for bigger trades, but you will still be able to make some profits. And the problem with futures is this: you cannot do partial profit booking if you have taken only one lot.
Yeah. I had actually
it breaks
already
out.
booked profit of June month. Now I am in July series.
Yes.
So
So if
what
you have
should we?
bought here around 896,
Yeah, no, 900 and 900 and something. I bought it about 900 and booked
so
at this
spot level or future level.
future.
So you bought here, booked here, and where did you buy the July series?
Same day I rolled over.
So you have basically rolled over. You have not booked profit.
No.
See, for this position, what should we consider? That you have bought here around
Yes,
900 and
yes,
you have not booked profit. You are still holding the original position because exit and entry of new position is at same level. So it is
yes,
basically rollover, not booking
yes,
profit.
yes,
And now you, if it comes down and hits your stop loss, you will have a loss. If
yes.
it continues, you will have nice profits.
So should I keep trailing stop loss and where should I keep it? Trailing.
See, this is based on daily chart. 886 is the level where we should keep a trailing stop loss and original stop loss, both at same level.
Yes.
And if it continues, you'll be able to make very nice profits.
Okay.
Now, if you consider 75-minute chart, then based on that, this was a retracement entry. It has gone up, has come down again, is likely to move up, and it if it crosses above this, closes above this, it can again continue going higher and higher. The selling areas are getting disappeared. See, selling candles are not respected. Prices are going higher. Small retracement, again, it is likely to show upward momentum. Input green is here. Chart green is here. Buying area is here. You can keep your trailing stop loss at 910 and that will be basically at break even. If you want bigger profits, you can just keep on holding. And if it moves in your favor, you don't know how much profit you will get.
Yeah.
Only one or two these kind of trades which give big profits can make you good profits, which can take care of 10, 20, or even 50 trades. So if you follow the trend, then for daily chart, this is your ultimate stop loss. If it closes below that, then you will have to exit. If you want to have a tighter stop loss based on 75 minutes, this is your stop loss. And based on 15 minutes, is it moving swiftly? So 15-minute, you can use around similar 918. If it closes below 918, that means TRT stop is hit and DD smart band stop loss is also hit. You can exit. And you can see 15-minute trend also gives big moves in this Bajaj Finance. You can keep on holding either one of these three time frames. You have to decide which you want to follow. If you follow 15 minutes,
Sir,
you will have to exit
I only
earlier.
follow daily and 75 minutes.
So you can use that daily and 75 minute. Based on that, we have levels which are visible. You can keep those stop losses and use that. Don't worry about other time frames. Okay, then next is Apollo Tire. Apollo Tire. Apollo Tire daily chart. So one indicator at a time, green color and coming down for retracement. So there is this continuation after which there is a green color. If we plot from this, it has given 50% retracement. And how are the strong hidden gaps? Just a minute, let me mute. Yeah. You can notice there are strong hidden gaps. One reaction came from here, price came up to this. This strong hidden gap gave reaction, went up to that. That strong hidden gap gave reaction, came up to this. Again went up and now it is coming down. There are 1, 2, 3 strong hidden gaps. Here we have first, second. Second gave reaction, price came down. This is third. It is giving some reaction. Price may come down below this. But overall trend based on TRT is bullish. Buying area printed here is larger. Selling areas are smaller as compared to this buying area. There is some visible gap here. There was very big visible hidden gap here, which is no more in force. Now, as this is first time green, we expect 50, 60 and even 75% retracement. Price may come up to this, and there are hidden gaps present. So line of least resistance is not on upside for now. Let the prices come down. If we want to have a confirmation entry, this selling area will not get printed furthermore because the price has gone above the dotted line. If you see here in this red candle, wick is above this dotted line, therefore they will not get printed. Selling is reducing. Okay. Now, what about force? Bear dominance, bull intensity is high, means strong bulls are present, very high PFI, and there is a strong hidden gap here. So price may come up to 60%. Now, if it comes up to 429, 430 level, I will buy it. I'll keep my stop loss below this level, around 370. What do double dynamic bands say? So DDT smart bands are showing us bearish momentum, which is weak, and neutral bias. But if price comes down, it will show bearish bias, and momentum will also be bearish at that time. Right now, input green is absent, input red is present, price is below. Chart green is present, chart red is also present. So this is early uptrend, just fresh uptrend is starting, and price may come down up to this. I will wait for prices to show some bullish force one more time, or just because there are two strong hidden gaps here. So I will wait for some more price action, and if I see strong bullish hidden gap, after that I will be more confident in buying. Or else if it comes to 75% retracement, because there are two continuations and selling gaps are appearing, then I will wait for deeper retracement, either 75% or in the buying area, and then I will buy with more confidence, because my stop loss will be smaller and my first target will be giving me good risk reward opportunity. So this is buy on retracement for now. Okay, Joita ma'am?
Yes, sir. So, and also Asian Paint, Deepak Nitrite.
Yes, Deepak Nitrite. You have all the tools, you can analyze these tools, the charts. See, bullish change, TRT shows green color, and this fall, how is this fall? It's weak fall. So you can buy in this retracement areas, or then when there is gap up I start entries, you can buy anywhere there. The stop loss will be below these candles. So when price closes below 1774, that will be your stop loss. Okay. And first target is highest close, so we expect price to reach at least 2128 levels. This is first green retracement, which is a nice pullback. And if we check PFI, see, bull intensity is high, bull bias, strongly bullish bias, and very weak bearish force. Sorry, very weak bullish force. So this 291, it's not very strong, but it's okay. Okay, because there is no selling here, and this is fine. Overall, there is a bull bias and bull intensity is high. We can see high PFI candles, bullish side. PFI is lower on bearish side. Turned green, gave retracement entry. Now above black line. Black line may start going up now. What do DD smart bands say? Chart is red and green. Both are present. Moderate bullish momentum, bias is absent because price is still below red and above green. So it has given a retracement entry. Here momentum had started. Again bullish momentum had started. Bullish momentum again has started. So input chart is green here. So this is good. And Deepak Nitrite, I don't know where it will go, but it is fresh uptrend. And if it creates a strong bullish momentum here, then it may go up to maybe 2900 also. First target is here, from where it may face some resistance. Now, if I want to plot or imagine how this chart will move, so I want this price to break above this, go up to this, then come down slowly up to this, then again breakout, smaller retracements, and then again next up moves. Okay, from here next up move. So this is what I am anticipating. If everything goes well, then they should break out here. Some resistance will be offered here. Price will come down. Let us see where are strong hidden gaps. There is no strong hidden gap here. There is a big gap here which was consumed, and that is absent now. These selling areas, they are also used already. So it is possible that we may have some breakouts, small retracement, and next time price will go through this, will face some resistance here at this level. So it may be up to this. Then some resistance will be visible. Price will take support at previous resistance, and again it will go up. So that kind of thing is possible, and it is favorable for bulls right now. We can buy with wide stop loss because this is just fresh uptrend. So stop loss will be wide. Targets will be bigger.
Sir,
Asian Paint,
will this not face resistance at the first target of around 2180?
this one, this resistance area.
Yeah, the first target will be at around 2180, 2150.
Yes, it is possible, but see what has happened in the past. This was a big gap area, right?
Okay,
From here to here, there was a big gap.
that has been filled.
So once, twice, price has already traded there.
Okay, so now it is already filled.
Yes. Yes. So almost 75% area is already consumed. Those who were holding long position, they have got a opportunity to exit there one more time. Those who were stuck, and there are less bulls. This means the bulls will be less fearful. Higher low is forming here. If it goes up, there are higher chances of breakout. So if this has created a breakout, again the same example, same book. What does he say? There will be a breakout candle, there will be a advertisement candle. There is big gap up, after which prices went up. So floor traders bought here, they told their punters. Then the other traders bought here, and at this time Livermore used to exit. After this, there is very weak selling pressure. So nobody is interested in selling. Just weak hands, they are exiting their position. Again went up, they are exiting their position, and then the stronger one who had created this candle and back gap up candle, they will support this. Therefore, higher low is forming, and from here prices are likely to go in momentum. So if it fails above this, then what I have plotted may not come true, and it may again come down, create a new spring. Therefore, we can look for booking profit at first target. Now, Asian Paint. Asian Paint is here, one indicator at a time. So this is a bullish change and a continuation and a retracement entry. So after change also there was a retracement entry. This is a change. It went up to this, gave 50% retracement, completed first target, and this was a virgin selling area that was also achieved. Target for that level was also achieved. There was some selling area here, resistance faced there, therefore it came down significantly, but ultimately reacted from this. Again, it came down with strong candles, but later on, see, whenever there is fall with strong candle, usually price comes down below that. Therefore, if it falls like this, I wait. There is some resistance. Price usually comes below this. Now again, new bullish change has happened. Now, if you want to buy on retracement, you can wait for retracement of 50%. From now onwards, just plot this. Today, your important level is 2269.65 means 2270. If price comes to that, then good. If tomorrow price closes higher, suppose it closes at 2400, then your retracement level will change and it will be plotted like this. And if it comes down, then you can buy. So every day you have to check and place your alerts. Now, based on PFI, what do we see? There was very strong PFI here. Price gave retracement entry, again retracement went up, now again came down, is moving up, respected the buying areas. Tomorrow's candle is important. Right now it is visible that 4000 is a possible PFI. Average PFI is 2700. Tomorrow we'll come to know how much is PFI on buy side. There was 3000, 3900. So some strong selling was present. We may see some selling. Therefore, I am waiting for retracement entry. It may come down, give 50 to 60% retracement. Dynamics smart, DDT smart bands. What do they say? This is down, 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 down till this. But strong PFI was present, therefore it went up nicely. Till now, chart red is present, but input green has started appearing. Input red is still present, but price is above that. So momentum is strongly bullish. We can see moderate bullish momentum because input red is still visible, but it is bullish momentum now. And you can see bearish bias is strongly bearish because it is below chart red. Once it closes above this, then this bias will also change. So this is use additional confirmation tools like TRT plus PFI. TRT and PFI is saying that bulls are stronger. We can look for retracement entry. This is why when one thing is not giving you clear indication, add second or third thing. When all are having same in conclusion, very good. If not, then wait for further price action to develop. Take a delayed entry, it's okay.
Sir, then what will be the target, or how do we go about holding it?
So if you are taking in a new trend, it is fresh uptrend, there was a downtrend, there was a very big fall, then weaker fall. Now trend is reversing after sideways price action. So there is no target. I will keep it as open target. It may reach up to 3300.
Thank you, sir.
This selling area is already used. If you want to sell in between, you can see there is a big hidden gap here. You can use this area, maybe 2560 as your first target or 2700 as your first target. And when price comes down again after reaching this, you can add further more. So buy here, exit some position. If it shows good strength and gives another retracement entry or another momentum entry, at that you can buy and you can target for 3300 afterwards when this resistance is gone.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. NAM India. NAM. So that's last for today. After that, we'll end. NAM India.
Nippon India.
Yes. So Nippon India, if we check with TRT, it was red here, turned to pink with a change, then came down for retracement, but turned green here. So when we analyze after turning green, what happened was from this low to this side, it did not give 50% retracement, but it had already given retracement here. So there was one retracement, Second retracement was much smaller, but it came in strong hidden gap. So this is strong hidden gap where it gave retracement entry. Again went up, strong hidden gap here. This candle gave entry as a momentum in the strong hidden gap. Went up again gave entry. So this is deeper retracement as compared to earlier retracements, and this has completed the target. The target for this is highest close in this area. That target is achieved here. Now, if you are holding from lower down and have booked profit here, you can keep your trailing stop loss below this. If candle closes below this 712, your stop loss will get hit. If you want to hold it based on DDT smart bands, then your stop loss will come below this. If candle closes below 610, then you will have to exit. So maybe if it is for investment purpose, you will have to keep a wider stop loss. This can be used as your stop loss. It turns red, and sometimes as first red fails, it may come in this buying gap. It is still not used. Strong hidden gap is not still used. It may reverse from here. And at that time, if it fails to continue upwards, then you can exit your position. Right now, it has given one retracement entry which was not possible to buy. Second retracement entry was possible, but it did not come as a deep retracement. Then there was a momentum entry. So this was actually a first momentum entry, then second momentum entry, then this is far away from the area, and this is the buying area. So it has given more than 3 entry opportunities afterwards. I will wait only for sideways price action and a new accumulation schematic, after which fresh breakouts will work better. This is a level where you can look for partial profit booking and look for trailing stop loss. Basically, because this is a virgin selling area from previous downtrend. So this acts as a resistance, and sometimes price reverses from here. Already penetration has happened above this. Breakout may also happen. But if this breaks out above this, I will not buy on that breakout. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Fine, then we'll end the session here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.